These these queens, I'm telling you, they know what they're talking about, folks. They know what they're talking about here. When you listen to this podcast, we got your Nikki.
Bray, he takes up all my time. Adam Cole, baby. Okay, be still my beating heart. Go on. All I know is I would totally be a heel. I'd be a heel. I have cosplayed as Paige on multiple occasions.
And we got your Jennifer.
I'm more over than you are. I wish a lot of men weren't allowed to talk. I.e. my husband, obviously. I think if Kenny is not on your list, then you need to figure out why not. I would make a really good Baron ballet. I really think I could. I would get him over. I would.
They're the queens of the ring. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi, guys.
So here we are again.
Yeah, we're not as excited this time because we didn't just see a bunch of wrestling, so.
I'm kind of sad,
I'm
guys.
sad, too. I think we decided that we just want to be those people that apparently get paid to sit in the front row at every show ever. You know? I think I've mentioned the guy before with the long hair and the white shirt. Like, how does he get there every single night? I don't understand. But we want to do that.
Yes, we do, because honestly, we would be very good at it.
Yeah. I would definitely be more expressive than him because he has, like, no expression ever. Ever.
But us, we'd be insane.
Yeah. No expression. They probably wouldn't want to put us there because you'd be booing Roman and calling him a bitch the whole time.
I would.
You would.
Totally.
You would also cheer for a lot of the guys they would want people to cheer for, like Bray.
Yeah. So. Bray needs to be protected as he is a delicate angel.
He is. He's a fallen angel.
Oh God.
He is.
By the way, guys, we're filming this on Wednesday, and it is Sami Zayn's birthday.
It is, and the best way you can tell Sami Zayn happy birthday is to donate to his charity for Syria.
Yes, I think that is the greatest thing in the world.
Yes, so go on Sammy's Twitter. Is it I am Sami Zayn? Or
I think it is.
I think it's I am Sami Zayn. But, you know, obviously, search, he'll come up. And go donate for his birthday present. Go give Sami Zayn, cuddly, cute, adorable Sami Zayn, a birthday present.
And that video where he talks about it is adorable, guys.
I know. He's trying to help, guys. He's so sweet.
It's I like Sami Zayn.
I like Sami Zayn. I like Sami Zayn too.
Yes.
I
buy him a birthday steak dinner.
Yes. Unless he's a vegan. He might be. I don't know.
Could be. If he is, then buy him a good salad.
With some tofu. Okay, so we're back to having a question. We didn't have a question last week because we were just fangirling out. So we actually have a question this week, which is our top 10 favorite entrances / entrance music of the last 5 years.
Yes, so 2012 to 2017 if you don't know math.
Yes, and mine, I have a couple that aren't WWE. I have I have 3 that aren't WWE.
I have 1.
I have 3. But two of the 3 are honorable mentions. So I have 10 plus I have 3 honorable mentions.
Okay, so let me look at my list.
I'm really thinking that maybe we're not going to have a lot of the same. I know we're going to have a few of the same. But...
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so are we doing them in order or are we doing no specific order?
No specific order because I didn't put mine in order. Unless you want me to try to do it real quick.
No.
Okay. If you say your favorite, which I know what your favorite is, then
I told you what my favorite is,
and I totally did not put either one of the ones you said were your favorite on my list on purpose.
Even though they're good.
Even though they're good, I was like, I'm gonna come up with some different ones.
Okay, so my first honorable mention is Daniel Bryan.
That's true. It's kind of iconic at this point.
It is kind of iconic at this point, and like just being there live and being a part of it is like the funnest thing in the world.
That's true.
Yes.
And making
a lot
him
of fun.
So nice. He's so cute and so nice.
He's so nice and like kind and loves everybody, and
he's the leader.
So you talk bad about his baby.
That's right. And then it's on, man. He don't care.
Which
I don't know if we have talked about this. Did we talk about the possibilities of next year of Daniel getting another match?
Yes, we have.
We have. So
about Ring of Honor.
at Ring of Honor. So maybe they will probably not let him keep his music. I'll probably have to go back to his old music. So that kind of stuff.
Oh, well.
No yes movement in ROH.
So there will still be yeses.
Oh yeah, but he won't be leading them probably.
Or he could.
He could. Okay, my first honorable mention, which we're going to talk more about her later, is Paige. I love Paige's entrance. Where she comes in and talks about it being her, this is my house, and she like slides up on the ring and she has her leather jacket, and then she gets up on the ring post and she's like screaming, this is her house, and I just love it. So Paige is my first honorable mention.
Well, you took one of mine.
Your honorable mention or your actual list?
Honorable mention. That was my other one. Well, guys, yeah, because Paige is badass, and I can actually do part of the entrance, and it's kind of fun. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
And we miss her.
We do. We love Paige.
Yep.
I have a third honorable mention now, though, because I just thought of it.
Okay.
It is AJ Styles.
See, I almost put him on my regular list, and then I didn't, but I agree. It's very good. It's very catchy.
Yeah. I sing it in the car, guys.
Yeah, I do too. And originally I did think it was DMX. And finally I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's really not. It's just some DMX wannabe, which he really should have given the job to DMX, because DMX needs money. He's like, he is. He's like broke, and he's like allegedly, like, well, he said himself that he's on drugs. And he needs money. He needs money, guys. I think he was homeless not that long ago.
Jesus.
So yeah, I mean, he had like this whole interview with Oprah on the OWN channel. I don't even know if the OWN channel is still around anymore.
It is.
Is it? I used to like watching it, but now there's just like too much crap on it. It's not as good as it used to be. But anyway, he had an interview, like one of those hour-long interviews with her, and like, yeah, he kind of went downhill, and it's still downhill. So I don't know why they just didn't get him to do the song, because the song's pretty awesome.
It's catchy.
It is catchy. Okay, my second honorable mention is Okada. When he comes out with that almost Ric Flair looking robe, and the money is falling down everywhere, and he's making it rain, and he's got his little entourage behind him, and he just looks like a total badass. And I am loving Okada. The more Okada matches I watch, the more that I love Okada. But I really, really like his entrance a lot.
Okay. Now we're on to my original list.
I still have one more honorable mention.
Oh, go ahead.
Briscoes. And mostly because of the song. You know, and if you don't know the Briscoes, at the very beginning it says "Reach for the sky, boy," and then you hear these like gunshots, and they come out looking all badass. And I really wish they could have curse words, because I really like for it to say "Reach for the sky, motherfuckers." But
bitch.
I see motherfuckers.
Pussy ass bitch. There you go. I'll do the remix. Yeah.
Yes. So that's my third honorable mention.
Okay. My number 10. I put them in order, but hey, the Bullet Club. That entrance music is life. Let me tell you.
It is good.
When they all come out together,
which is rare.
It's rare, but when it happens, it's like, yeah.
Like the stars have aligned.
And Kenny's with his mop. Or Broom-Mega.
Oh my gosh.
The cleaner.
Someone sent me a picture today, because I put on Tumblr how I was not feeling good and kind of depressed, really depressed. And they sent me all these pictures of wrestlers, and one of them was Kenny in this like Speedo thing. And I just, it was good, guys. It was good, but it just made me laugh. I was just like, oh my god, he's in like this like shiny green Speedo, and it was so funny. But
I'll have to send you the video of Kenny pushing tires Speedo. That was funny.
Pushing what?
Like, you know, like CrossFit where you like push tire over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that in like these really short looking Speedo things. Yeah, my mom walked in. She's like, "What are you watching?" He's being the elite. I mean,
he's so adorable.
He is. All right.
Adorable. Okay, so I didn't put mine in order. Oh well. First one I have on my list, you probably have on your list too, is Adam Cole.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
His theme song is my favorite theme song ever.
I love his theme song.
I love his theme song, and I'm afraid if he comes to NXT, they're gonna take it away.
They will.
And it's so good. And I try to find it everywhere. Like, I try to find it on Spotify. I think I looked on iTunes for it. Like, I can't find it anywhere except like on YouTube. Like, they need to put
SoundCloud
that.
has it.
SoundCloud has it. Okay. But how do you even play SoundCloud? Do you have to have an app for that? I don't know what SoundCloud really is.
No, I think you can Google it on your phone.
Oh. Well, I want it on freaking Spotify. I mean, my God. Nobody even knows who that guy that sings it is.
I think the Ring of Honor needs their themes on Spotify.
They do. They do. But you should look it up, guys, even if you don't watch Ring of Honor or even know who Adam Cole is, you should look up his theme song. It's really good. Is it called I've Got Something For You?
Yes.
Yes. It's really good. Really
also
good.
Look up the Bullet Club one because that one's on SoundCloud too, and that is such a good song.
Yes.
Such a good song.
So educate yourself if you don't know.
Yeah. Get out there and learn, kids.
Okay, next.
My next one is Kurt Angle.
That is a good one.
The "you suck" thing is the best, and now he like embraces it, so it's
That's true, he does. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
yeah, he embraces it now, and it's awesome.
I haven't watched the 20. Did you watch the 24 Kurt Angle last night?
Yes, I cried.
I cried from the commercial. I haven't even watched it yet.
I cried. It's really good.
You got a good cry in.
Like, I knew the story, and I still cried because he's like such a good dad now, and like, oh, such a good story. Such a good story, kids. And we'll talk about Kurt Angle a little more later.
Yeah, we will. Okay, my next one is The Shield. Probably my favorite entrance of all time. I was thinking about it, and there are others that are on my list that are really good entrances, but come on. You hear that Sierra Hotel India, Echo Lima Delta Shield, and they come down together, and Seth jumps over that barricade like he's like on a SWAT team. I mean, and then Dean's just like, being a badass, sliding over it. It's awesome. I've seen it once in person, I think, maybe twice, but
I didn't.
But yeah, that's sad. But
Makes me sad.
that's like one of the best. I think that is my favorite overall entrance ever.
Okay. I can see that. My next favorite is New Day.
That's a good one.
It is. That's a good one. And honest fun, and kids love it, women love it, everybody loves it. There's cereal involved, like
They're pouring it down people's mouths.
yeah. So I love the New Day's entrance, and you just want to dance. It's like infectious.
It is infectious.
It is.
I agree.
Next.
Cesaro.
That
I
was
like
one
it.
of the ones I thought about.
Yeah, when they decided to merge both together, and I really love after the light shines on them when they're back to back. I really love how Cesaro comes around like he's like surfing or something, and he comes around Sheamus, and then they do the bar thing, but before it was like fist bump and stuff, and I just like how they combined the two, and I think it's just really badass how Cesaro's there by himself and it goes dark, and then the next moment there's Sheamus, bright freaking white, lighting it up. I love it.
Yes. Okay. My next one is Enzo.
I have that on my list.
You can have one of my other honorable mentions that I just thought of.
No, go ahead. I'll think of something else.
Okay. I hope you think of the one I'm thinking of right now, because I just thought about that one when we were talking about New Day.
Oh, okay.
So I may have to go back at the end and be like, oh, by the way, this too. Enzo, because come on, guys.
It's pretty much going to be iconic. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Like, oh my God. And I've been a part of it like twice, and it is fun.
It is fun.
I've been a part of it with Cass and without Cass.
Fuck Cass.
Big ass.
Fuck Cass.
My mom's pretty excited that you guys, I showed her the picture from Tumblr of it where it says big ass when he's standing in front of this entrance, and she thought it was funny. She got a good laugh.
She did.
She called it.
She did call it.
She did.
I finally listened to her picks today. She did a good job, actually.
She only got 3 right, but yeah, she did a good job.
She did.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about who won.
Yes.
Even though it wasn't really a contest.
Okay. My next one, which I know is probably on your list, is Finn.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna add the other guy in.
You know, you gotta have Finn because first of all, the music is badass. Second of all, you know, the whole throwing your arms up in the air and the way they do the camera angles where he's at the front and then he's in the back and then when he gets up to that ring, guys, and he jumps upon that ring and puts his arms around the ring and you just get the full pan of his legs and his crotch and his stomach and just everything. It's just I love it. I love him.
Plus when he's the demon.
Oh yeah, the demon is also very good.
That's where I was going with it.
Oh no, not me. I was going
either one
to the sexual route.
Either one.
Yeah,
we'll take both.
He's badass in that little leather jacket. I like
little leather coat. Oh. Okay, so now that she stole Finn, my next one is Bobby Roode.
I was gonna put that, and I did not.
Because I've seen that one live, and holy crap, it is fun. It is a lot of fun, guys. It is. And it literally feels like you're seeing Ric Flair Jr.
That's true. Yeah. He kind of looks like with a lot of the wrestlers now are getting those robes. Okada has a robe. Roode has a robe.
Roode's robe looks super, like I think he just went to the same place Ric Flair goes and was like, hey, I want to be Ric Flair. Give me one of those jacket coat things. But Flair too. That's kind of the funny thing is when he does. So I love it. I think he could be the next Ric Flair, guys. That's a huge compliment.
That music is awesome too.
Yeah, it is.
We were just talking about that when I was out there in Arizona, that someone else was offered that music and they turned it down.
Yeah, that person must feel like an idiot now.
I know. We don't know who it is, but they were stupid. Okay, my next one is Evolution. I just love the way they all come out, like they're just badass, and they're just like, yeah, you can't fuck with it. You can't sit with us. You can't fuck with us. Like, you know, we're here. We got Triple H in the front here, and we mean business, and we're gonna kick your ass. And the song is Lemmy, so it's badass anyway. So, Evolution.
And to piggyback on that, being the elite parody is hilarious.
Yes, it is. It is very funny. Very funny. You guys you guys should
I'm
watch
totally
it.
making that parody. I'd totally be Nick, like, hey guys. Totally.
I like the fact that Adam Page takes off his shirt.
He's just
I'm
like,
not sure.
I got nothing
not sure
to do,
why.
so here we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I am totally okay with it.
I think everybody's okay with it.
Yep.
All right, my next one, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep, on my list. So I will use one of my alternates.
Okay.
Shinsuke is pretty awesome.
It's iconic.
It is. It is. And we missed it.
God damn it. I've never seen it before because of Mojo. Thanks,
Okay.
Mojo. If you're listening, really.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
DM.
thanks for the DM, though. Oh, did you ever post the DM so people believe
never
us?
posted the DM. I should probably do that.
You need to post it. Yeah, we did get a DM out of it. That's about all we got out of it.
Yeah.
And we saw Bray's car.
And yeah, we just saw Bray's car sitting there for a while, so.
That's about it. So yeah, we missed Shinsuke and Baron's entrance. I didn't see Baron's entrance either.
You didn't see Baron, really?
No, I didn't see Baron at all.
Yeah, thanks, Mojo. Thanks.
Thanks,
You're
Mojo
listening.
Raleigh. You're a life
You're listening?
ruiner.
I need a date with Bray, so that's how you can make it up.
And I need a date with you. So
Double date.
Double date. Double date. Let's go to Disney World. Nikki's never been to Florida. I just found out. So.
And we'll get some tattoos done. 'Cause I need some more.
Yeah, let's do that.
I need to finish my arm, actually.
You do.
I do. Your turn.
Okay. Naomi.
Yep.
Naomi's is awesome, especially now that her belt lights up too. I love it. I love it. She kills it every single time she comes out there. She works that. Oh, I love it. I love Naomi. I love the music. I love the fact that everything's glowing. I love the fact that she knows heck she's doing when she's dancing in that ring. I love it. I love how she slides when she goes down. Like, she really thought that through, and it looks amazing every time she does it.
The best version of it is at Mania.
Yes.
Guys.
Yes.
But that freaking long ass ramp. She's just sliding down it.
That's true. But yes, Naomi.
Okay. So my next one is Triple H.
That's on my list too. Damn it.
Am I gonna have to text you my other one? Cause yeah.
No, I got that. I'll
Okay.
think of some
Okay.
other ones. Okay.
Okay. Still, if you don't mention him, he's gonna be mentioned at the end as my other alternate. Triple H is one of my favorites of all time. So like I've seen it from like when he was 90 or 2000 DX all the way to like all the way through, and it's insane. Every time you see it, you're like, oh no, it's Triple H's entrance, but then you're like, it's Triple H's entrance. Like, you cannot miss it.
Now, which music do you like the best?
I like the Time to Play the Game.
Me
Like,
too.
King of Kings is not bad. Not bad. But we got to stick with the iconic one.
Yeah, the OG one.
The OG. The one that I've seen so many times that one just sticks out in my mind as the greatest thing of all time.
Yep. Love it. Love Triple H. Wish he could control everything.
We love him.
We do love him because he's the only one with a brain. Let's see. My next one is Charlotte. Was she
Love
on
it.
the list? Oh, okay.
No. I just love it.
Charlotte
she's
with her peacock outfit, with her peacock robe. She just comes out there and she's just like so badass and so confident. Like, she doesn't have to pretend to be badass like Sasha does a little bit, you know? Like, Sasha just kind of shows out a little bit.
totally does.
Charlotte doesn't need to do that. Charlotte's just like, hey, bitches, I'm here.
She knows what she is.
Yep, she does.
Oh.
She's very confident.
I like her confidence. I wish I had that confidence.
I wish I did too. And she's been through some shit lately, and she's still going.
She's been through a lot of shit.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm trying to figure out how many I need to replace now. 1, 2, 3. Just 3. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. My next one is one I had to replace. And it is Sami Zayn.
Yes! That entrance is so much fun to see live. Everybody's just
Like,
singing and dancing.
We were going to snap it, but then we just kept dancing and singing.
Yeah.
So,
We didn't snap Sammy or New Day because we're like, forget this, we're dancing.
yeah. We were having a good time. So we were
were.
like, screw that.
Yes. But Sammy's just so adorable, and everybody's singing his song.
And he's so happy when everybody sings it and dances and has a good time.
I know he loves it when everybody's singing it. Like, you can tell and look on his face that he likes it when everybody's singing it.
We like him.
Yes, I love him.
We love Sami Zayn.
Yes, I heart Sami Zayn forever. Okay, what was I thought of one? Damn it! When you said Sami Zayn, it threw me off. Oh, got one of my 3 replacements. Shane McMahon.
Yes.
Yes, he comes out there and does that little dance with his nice little sneakers on.
I've seen it multiple times in person, and each time it's fun.
It's fun, and he's just so hot. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be talking about quality here of wrestling, which he is a good wrestler, but
He is.
it's just so hot, guys. So hot.
And he was on Talking Smack last night.
I love when he's on Talking Smack because I feel like he is, not that Daniel Bryan isn't real, but I think the fact that Shane holds so much clout in the company, obviously, that I love to see him be real when he talks to the wrestlers because he's really their boss, you know? So,
One of them.
well, one of them. But, I think whenever Mojo was on, I talked about that before, how much I loved the way he talked to Mojo, and I just feel like he's very real on Talking Smack, so I love it when he's on Talking Smack.
Yes. All right. So this next one is the tie for my absolute favorite.
Well, you can't have a
Maybe-
tie, because I have 2 more here. I got to
okay.
replace.
Well, okay. The Undertaker.
Obviously. Can't.
Enough said.
Yes.
Like, come on, guys. Do we really have to talk about it?
You get the chill bumps every time.
every
I
time.
remember at WrestleMania, my whole WrestleMania story I told a few weeks ago about being down on the floor. Like, that was one of the things I went down on the floor for. So I was like, I've got to be as close to this as possible. Like, I have to watch this as close as possible. Him and Triple H both, because that was one of the years that they fought. And it was just like total chill bumps. I was trying to take pictures and my hand was like kind of shaking. But it was just, it's just, unless you're there to see it, it's so awesome. And hopefully we'll get to see it again one day. I don't know, but
Because I haven't seen it in a very long time.
yeah, hopefully.
My favorite, though, and I will say this is totally not in the past 5 years, but his American Badass one was pretty good, too.
Yes.
I saw that one a couple times.
Yes. He was going through that phase.
With his motorcycles. And they were always cool.
They were. I mean, it was Taker. It was Taker.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, let's see.
I just realized people probably already know my number one.
They probably do.
Yeah. But it's a good one. It's not.
I'm trying to think of my second replacement because I have to make 2 replacements. I had a huge list and then I left it. I had made a list at work, guys. And I threw away the larger list.
I have one you can borrow.
No.
It's a good one, though.
No. Last 5 years.
Yes.
Say Jericho.
That was actually what I was going to give you. See, we're on the same.
Although I'm not a huge fan of the jacket that lit up. It was still cool. And when he first came back, I don't know if that was within the last 5 years or not. Nobody knew who it was. And then here was a sparkling jacket. But the music's badass. Just the way he carries himself when he's walking down that ring. Even when he had that scarf, he still was a badass with his little fancy scarf.
And the clipboard.
On the clipboard. The music's just iconic, guys. It's just iconic.
Yes.
So, Jericho.
And I think he's only had one theme song this entire time. It's according to what WWE Countdown said, is he's only had one. And he actually tried to do a sing-along. I watched that today at work, yeah. He's doing a sing-along. It was kind of funny.
It's funny.
It was funny. Okay. My last one. Bray Wyatt. Because let me tell you, Triple H and Undertaker, you get that kind of like chill and you get the goosebumps. Bray is there with that because literally on Monday and like the other 2 times I've seen it, you just get this chill and you're like, this is so freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. And it was even better when the whole family came out with their masks.
Oh, it was. And Braun was there. Yes.
Yes. It was even creepier and better.
Yeah. Not that we don't like him alone.
No, I love him alone. But you'd like to get him alone. But
hey, now. We're not talking about this at this time.
Okay. So I have one more replacement, right? Yeah,
yes.
One more. Let me think. You know what? This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but Batista. I really like his song. I'm going to say it's a tie between Batista and, even though I don't really like him, Randy Orton. Because Randy Orton's we were singing Randy Orton's song at Smackdown, and neither one of us really like Randy Orton. We don't like him we don't like him as a person at all. But I like him as a wrestler. But yeah, we were both singing it. I think maybe it was because he was coming out there to talk trash about gender. But
that's a good song.
It's a good song, and his old song was a good song. Standing Inside My Light. Yeah, that was a good song. But Batista, I'm gonna go Batista because it's a really good song. I love Batista. I know.
Have you heard the acoustic version?
No.
Oh, there's an acoustic version on Spotify. It's really good.
I'll have to look it up.
They have that, and I think Randy's.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. But Batista, and then the pyro that comes out after. I love Batista. People don't like him. I like him.
Speaking of, that's what I was just listening to on Spotify. Was the Randy Orton acoustic version?
That's pretty cool. I'll have to look it up.
It's a good one.
Okay, so we've gotten that out of the way. I think we said way more than 10. But
yeah, probably.
Yeah. But if you're listening to this on YouTube, put below who your favorite is.
Yeah.
We'd like to know.
Or if you're on social media, let us know.
Yeah, tweet, whatever. Because there's some really awesome interests, and I'm sure we missed some, a lot.
And you may not agree with our list.
That's true. You may not.
You may be like, it's Roman Reigns.
Right. And if it's Roman Reigns, it's Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns in the Shield entrance. I do. Because he's part of the Shield. But I don't really, and he got to keep the same music. So to me, it's kind of like, well, that's the Shield's music,
Yeah. Anytime I hear it, I want to hear that Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta.
Yeah, I do know. Me too.
And then it like turns on. I'm like, oh.
And it just surprises me that I get that they let him keep it because they wanted to push him and they thought, I get that the sound of the music fits him the best, his character the best, but it just surprises me that they let him have that they didn't give him something different.
Yeah.
And then they gave Dean that shit. I'm sorry, I don't like Dean's music at all. Seth's is okay.
I only like it because when Dean runs down the hallway and you turn it on Spotify, he'll like start running faster. It's kind of funny. He knows his theme song.
Her dog, by the way. But yeah, I think that was a good list. But yeah, I like Seth's. I think Seth's is better than Dean's.
Yeah.
But
not the greatest.
Poor Shield babies. Okay, so on to Great Balls of Fire.
I'm glad you said it.
I will say it, and I really, really cannot wait to see if they actually bring this pay-per-view back next year.
I doubt
After
it.
all the heat that it's gotten, I would love. I'd be so.
Maybe
happy.
a different logo.
Yeah, a different logo. I really liked the theme. It was cute, especially Finn with his little popped leather jacket collar. But they didn't really use it. Like, they didn't have them. Like, do you remember when they did the theme for WrestleMania and they did like the movie scenes and stuff?
Because it was like Los Angeles and they made it like a movie. Yeah.
Like, they could have done, not to make that extreme, but they could have done something kind of cute where they were like in like a, I don't know, a diner or something. Even if they got in a fight in the diner, just like in their like freezers and
remember when they used to do special sets for the pay-per-view?
Right.
Like a drive-in screen. That would have been,
yeah, it would have been cute.
I think they should have called it Bad Blood because there was a lot of blood.
There was a lot of blood. I don't know if it was all intended, but there was a lot of blood.
Yeah.
I don't think Matt's was intended. I don't know about everybody else.
I don't think Dean's was either.
Yeah, Dean's wasn't either. I was so afraid they had broke out one of Dean's teeth. I was really upset.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No. Okay, so Great Balls of Fire. Do you have the card pulled up? Because I Googled it, and no, I don't see the card.
I'm pretty sure I do, because I think we're the only ones. Yeah, I do.
Oh, I
Okay.
found it. Okay.
Neville and Tozawa were on the pre-show.
And I'm so shocked that Neville won. So shocked, guys. Not really. If Tozawa had beaten Neville, which I never thought he would, I would have been so fucking pissed. Like, what a slap in Austin Aries' face.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that whole Titus shit is stupid. The Kira thing is stupid. And then they had a Kira pin Neville on Monday night. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you serious right now? Like, the whole thing just pisses me off. I feel like they're just shoving it in Austin's face at this point. I really do. So yeah, no big surprise.
Not really. So as we go through this, I'm going to tell you who got it right on each round. And Jennifer and I got it right.
Yay!
Poor mom didn't.
Well, bless her heart. What was it she said about Tozawa? She said something really funny. If you guys didn't listen to it, you need to go back and listen to it.
She said Neville looked old.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did say that. He does look old.
She's like, so he's got a belt and he looks old. I'm like, okay, he's not really that old.
Oh my gosh, no, but he does look kind of old. Hard life, probably. Well, that's what he said.
Years.
Yeah, years. So, next match. I was very, very surprised, but you were very, very happy.
Which one?
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, because I was the only one who got this one right?
Yeah.
Braun Strowman. Oh.
No, that's not what I was going to say. But
which one?
Bray.
Oh, Bray. Oh,
Bray
you're
was
going
next.
in actual order.
Yes.
Okay.
Bray
I was going
next.
in our cards order.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Bray. I was so happy, and Mom and I got it right.
That little man with his lantern.
Yeah, she's like, that man and his lantern has to win. He's got a following. He's got a cult following.
Oh yeah, when you told her he was a cult leader, she was like, what? So funny.
Oh my gosh, it was great, guys. Anyway, she was very happy about this, that he won. She's like, she likes him now because it was our first win.
Her first win. But I was really shocked because I said when we were talking about it the other day that they never give Bray anything.
Yeah.
And they let him win, and they let him win on Raw the next day.
It was insane, guys. Bray's getting shit.
He's getting shit. So, and I think that was probably the end of it, too. Because, we'll talk more about Raw later, but I think that was probably the end of it. I think Bray's done with Rollins. He's finished with him.
I think he's moving on to Finn or
God, I hope so.
possibly Broken Matt or Roman, maybe.
Maybe.
Has
he had a feud with Roman before?
I think so. Yeah, because he said he was going to try to kidnap Roman's daughter.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, that was bad. Okay.
Not as bad as what Roman did to Braun, so.
No, it's not. It's not.
No.
Okay, so next was Big Cass and Enzo.
And Mom and I got that right again. Big Cass.
But didn't I say, I kind of said.
Or Big Ass, as my mom said.
I said I was 80% sure that Cass was going to get it.
But then you came back and said Enzo.
Well, yeah, because I cheer for the underdog. I wanted him to get it so bad. I knew he wouldn't. But
So guys,
bless his heart.
he's apparently known as Big Ass now.
Yeah, that's what her mom calls him.
And when he was standing in front of his Titan, and in front of the Titantron, he blocked out the C, so it did say Big Ass. It was great. I'm gonna post that picture on social media, guys. It was
funny.
It was this whole thing.
This whole thing was a train wreck. Let's be honest.
It was a train wreck, but in the best way. It was the nicest train wreck.
But poor Enzo, guys. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Clearly I don't think there's gonna be any more to this. I don't think. But
Cass will move on.
And I want Enzo to still wrestle, but I really want him to manage somebody. I don't know who. It'd be cool if he managed Sasha, because they had that thing.
Yeah, and that was cute. That
was when I was there that night. Was that Raw? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was totally cute. It was totally cute when he was hitting on her in the ring. I think it would be cool because they're both, they both have the same swagger about them. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, not much to talk about there though.
No, it was pretty
quick.
Much Big Cass all the way.
Yep.
But Enzo cut a good promo before it.
He did.
Enzo's cutting those promos like crazy, man. He's doing a
Good
damn
promos.
good job.
Good job.
Big Cass just doesn't. Although the promo when he originally kicked Enzo was really good, but I feel like he's been kind of failing, and Enzo's been sort of carrying it ever since.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Next,
Tag Team Championship.
and we got it right.
We did get it right.
Cesaro.
I have to the point now, guys, where I don't say Cesaro or Sheamus. When I'm thinking one or the other,
Yeah.
it just comes out Cesaro.
Exactly.
They're one. They're one.
I think my prediction was correct.
I think so.
Broken Matt.
He kind of showed himself a little bit on Monday.
Yes. He
Yeah.
might be broken,
Yeah, he did say that. We're a little broken.
and he should classify himself as obsolete.
Mm-hmm. And what was it? Jeff said that.
Yeah, Jeff said that.
Jeff said that.
And the crowd went wild.
They did. I thought it was going to happen right then and there, but they're
I know.
teasing. They're teasing their way into it.
Literally, she texted me and said that, and I turned on DirecTV on my phone while I was driving home from work because I'm like, if this is happening, I can't miss this. And then nothing happened, so I turned it off.
I know. I really thought it was going to happen. I mean, they were just right there on the edge
And
of it.
Finn did the delete.
Finn did the delete. Finn walked out with them, right? Yeah, he walked out.
Finn was walking up, and they were walking out, and Finn was like,
Yep.
delete.
He's their little demon baby. I just love
Their
it.
demon child. Demon
was
child.
I was really excited because I thought when Gallows and Anderson came out that they were going to start the feud with them, but no. We'll talk about that when we get to Raw, but no. They're still screwing over Gallows and Anderson. Okay. The women's match.
And we got that one right as well.
We did, but I did not think it would be via count out.
Yeah.
I thought Alexa would just pin her.
It was kind of meh.
Yeah, and Alexa did that whole thing with her arm, which apparently she had done before.
She has.
I didn't. Apparently she did it one time or something. I didn't know that, so I was like, what the hell is wrong with her arm? Is this for real? And then I was like, no.
She's double jointed.
She's double jointed. I'm sure a lot of men are very happy to know that. I'm just saying.
Awkward.
I'm just saying. I'm sure they are.
But that match was all right.
It was kind of a waste.
It was okay.
I think just the Sasha horse has been beaten to death at this point.
Turn her heel.
Turn her heel. Do some. Have her turn on Bailey. Let's have another Bailey Sasha feud. Well, don't roll your eyes.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, it needs to be.
It'd be interesting, but it's not gonna happen.
Probably not. They like keeping the besties together. They got them together. Then they put Charlotte and Becky together.
Well, not only that, but I think Sasha sells a lot of merch, and Bailey sells a lot of merch, and little girls are like, I want to be Sasha and Bailey. Ah.
Yeah, that's true. But the same thing's happening with Charlotte and Becky.
But not really kids, though. It's more grown women who are like,
that's true.
I want to be Sasha and Becky.
Sipping the tea, yeah.
Sipping the tea. Kids don't get that.
No, that's true.
And I love how Shane was like, cheers. I love
They're
Shane.
so cute. I love their friendship more than Bailey and Sasha.
Their friendship seems more legit.
Yeah. Did you see where what was the quote? I reblogged it, I think, where Charlotte was like, there's no friendship closer than mine and Becky's, and there never will be. I was like, oh, so sweet. So sweet.
So cute. Too sweet.
Okay, moving on. Intercontinental Championship. I got that one right.
You did.
And you got it wrong.
So did Mom.
Well, you had to go with Dean Ambrose. I mean, it's your dog.
You know. He was sad, too.
But I knew he wouldn't get it. Because they continue to fuck him over. And for some reason, they think that Miz is just the best thing ever. And it still blows my mind.
I think, honestly, here's what I think should happen. I'm thinking, because you got Cass out of the feud with Enzo, put them both with The Miz and go for the belt. That way we don't have to see Dean and Miz part 952,000.
I think we're not at this point. I think they're leaning somewhere else. Hopefully. Cross your fingers.
Maybe.
I hope
we'll
so.
See.
Either
they're going to go with them as a tag team or the Shield's getting back together.
No, they're not going to go the Shield together unless Roman loses his shot next week.
Or he's heel.
Or he turns heel, but then they'll all have to turn heel.
Exactly. That might not be a bad thing.
I loved heel Shield.
That might not be a bad thing. Dean needs to be
a heel. He does. He needs to be the old Dean Ambrose.
We miss you, Dean.
We do. We miss Dean Ambrose. I don't know who the hell this Joker is, but
I miss John Moxley.
I miss any version other than what we have now.
Yeah.
So, before we talk about Braun, let's talk about poor Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins, who were wrestling in the middle of this whole...
Honestly, I did not... I didn't know what is happening. If you were on Instagram Live, you will know that I was like, prayer vigil, everybody.
Not even concerned with poor Heath
I'm
Slater.
like, I don't care. And he got his first win on a pay-per-view in like 3 years.
He did. So go Heath Slater.
Yeah, but we didn't care because we were like, is Braun dead?
I know, we didn't care.
Okay,
so Braun versus Roman ambulance match.
And I was the only one who got it right.
You were.
With some Wile E. Coyote shit. It was great. It was, guys, that was actually a good match.
It was.
It was a good match.
Good. It was good. And, Braun got him in the ambulance, and then he came busting back out. And it was a brawl at that point.
Yeah.
Total brawl. And when Roman got him in that ambulance, Roman's face was freaking scary.
Yeah, and then somebody mentioned it today. He was, like, looking in that mirror for a while, like, here we are.
Mm-hmm. It was really, really kind of creepy, honestly. I think, and everybody's talking about, we won't know till Strowman comes back, I guess, next week. If it was a double a double turn, if Strowman became a face and Roman became a heel.
Because here's the thing: is everybody in at least the IWC internet wrestling community is all pro Strowman now.
True.
Like, people feel bad for Strowman.
I wouldn't say they feel bad for him.
Well, they're like, holy shit.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
you mean they were doing it to get people to like him,
to like Strowman. Well, people already did. I mean, he's the heel, but here's the thing: he's the heel, and he's getting way more cheers than that guy who I'm not naming.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot more.
But I kind of feel like Roman was on the edge of being a total heel, and then I think Monday night he just kind of sealed it. I really think that he did. But we haven't seen Braun, so we don't know what's going to happen when Braun comes back. Hopefully Braun, destroys him.
It just made me really sad when he's like, leave me alone. I'm like, oh.
I know. Guys, he made his own tourniquet.
He is a smart man.
He is. He came out of the First of all, I didn't think he was going to be in the ambulance. I thought he would be gone. But then he came out, and I was like, is he... I was watching Nikki's Instagram live, and I was like, is that a tourniquet? Like, he literally made his own tourniquet on his arm. He's a badass man.
He is a crafty swamp man.
He is. He's a country boy. He knows what to do. He knows how to make
Throw that tourniquet on and let's get out.
He knows how to make a tourniquet. Please, that's Redneck 101.
I love the best part. I'm like, he's seeing a doctor? A witch doctor?
Yeah, she keeps saying he's going to a witch doctor.
Voodoo doctor? Bray Wyatt?
Doctor. A swamp doctor.
The swamp doctor?
I poor Braun. And I hope this isn't like a way to write him off for a little bit. I hope he'll be back next week.
I don't think so. I'm thinking he's going to be back here in a couple weeks.
I hope so. Because I'm really starting to like him.
Thinking he's going to interfere in that match next week.
I think so too. And then I think they'll end up making a triple threat.
I've heard even more than 3.
Really?
And rumors I've heard is Fatal 4-Way.
Who else?
I'm trying to think. I got to find that rumor now that I've said it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm thinking Braun's gonna be in the title picture, guys. And I'm quite excited about that. Let me tell you. Let me look. Let me tell you guys, at work is going really bad. And I literally read wrestling rumors all day because I just ignore my phone now. Yep. Who's the other guy?
I don't know. I don't know who it would be.
I don't know. Somebody said Fatal 4-Way. I'm trying to think of what rumor site it was. Oh, here it is. In a Fatal 4-Way showcase. Who's in it? Oh, I see what they're doing. Oh, I get it. It'd be Brock versus Samoa versus Roman versus Braun.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is, like, they need the title match at SummerSlam, and that's the next Raw pay-per-view.
Right.
So they'll do, like, Joe and Roman. Braun will come out. Kurt will just be like, Braun, no!
We settled this in the ring.
We settled in the ring. Milk. Yay, you suck. And then he's like, you know what? You're all in the match.
I can see that. If Angle's even around at this point, who knows what's happening next week?
But I gotta say, that would be a good match because Brock would have his shit handed to him.
He would.
By 3 guys.
Yeah.
3 guys who don't mind fucking up Brock.
Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about Raw.
I just want to see Braun just be like, I'm not finished with you, and freaking any of you. Him and Joe could team up.
They could.
That would be
But
That
Joe is the type of guy. Well, Braun is too. Like they don't need anybody.
But still, I mean,
Yeah.
if you
To take out Roman, maybe.
take out Roman, take out Brock, and then you only have to fight each other.
True. Okay, last
All
match
right.
was Brock versus Joe.
And we all guessed Brock.
I guess Brock, but it was very good for
He-
a Brock match,
It was 6 minutes long, guys.
which is very good for Brock.
The record for Brock.
Yeah, and what
Is it
pissed me
late?
off? What pissed me off was he got in that coquina clutch several times. Several times he was freaking fading, and then it was
Turning
just,
purple.
yeah, and it was like, oh, I can get out of it. And then Joe didn't really take a lot of punishment in that match, and then one F5 and that's it.
Yeah.
Like no.
And with my friend at work who watches wrestling, we were talking about that. Like, it'd be different if it had been. I mean, you have the Undertaker, who is a 50-something-year-old man, and how many F5s did it take to finally get him down?
Right.
But you're only gonna put Joe down with one F5.
It's true. It was very unrealistic. I mean, when it happened, I was like, oh, he'll kick out of that. Nope. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it kinda
how
sucked.
long? How long are they going to keep that belt on somebody who's never there?
Maybe not after SummerSlam.
I hope. Is SummerSlam just Raw or is it Raw
No,
and
it's both.
SmackDown? It's both.
Yeah, because whoever wins at Battleground in that 5-way elimination match faces Naomi at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so moving on to Monday Night Raw. And really the only thing I really remember other than the broken mat, which we'll talk about, was the promo where Brock actually spoke for himself
Oh, that
in
was
the
good.
in the middle of the ring. And I don't think it was intended for him to speak. I
Nope.
think he just got pissed and he just grabbed that mic.
I
But
agree.
him and Heyman were out there. Heyman's doing all the talking. Roman comes out. I don't even remember what he said. You know, that he's going to take his title, blah, 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 blah. And then Brock and Heyman starts to talk and Brock grabs out of his hand and he's like, you don't deserve shit. He's like, you know, what have you done? You don't deserve shit. And I just squealed. I was sitting in my seat watching the TV and I was like, oh my God, yes. Like, I'm glad somebody
Finally said
Somebody
it.
said it. Somebody said it. You don't
Oh
deserve
my
shit.
God. I actually did the yes thing.
I don't know. It was awesome. And the fact that he meant that. The fact
Yeah.
that that was not scripted, nothing. He meant that.
You
And
don't
that's
deserve
coming-
shit.
I mean, and that comes from Brock, who probably doesn't deserve shit either, but he's got enough
Takes one
sense.
to know one.
Yeah, and he's got enough sense to realize that Roman doesn't deserve it.
Doesn't deserve shit.
That was awesome. And then Joe comes out, and Joe's giving it to Brock, and Brock's giving it to Joe. And then Brock looks over at Roman, and Samoa Joe's like, hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you. And I was like, oh, shit. He's going to punch him in the face. It was awesome. It was my favorite. Other than the broken mat thing, it was my favorite segment of the whole night. It was just, well, they're tied, I guess. Because I was just squealing the whole time. I was like, this is awesome. Like, they're both, like, ganging up on Roman. And I don't hate Roman, but he's being such a dick.
My favorite line. Joe looks over at Roman and says, you haven't beat me yet.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
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 Yes. That was perfect. That's what we needed.
Yes. He needed to hear that. And, you know, when they were fighting, when Joe and Brock were fighting, Roman had this look on his face like, oh, shit. Like, oh, shit. Like, they're for real. And really what he should have been thinking is, oh, shit, they know how to cut a promo.
He should have been thinking, oh, shit, I'm not going to say suffering succotash. Brother.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
So, Broken Matt. You want to talk about Broken Matt?
Oh my God, guys. I love Broken Matt. One. If you guys haven't already realized that, I love Broken Matt. Broken Matt is one of my favorite things of all time, pretty much. From what I'm guessing, they have a deal. There's a deal. It's coming, guys. I've heard a couple theories with Broken Matt, and I don't know where it could go. all roads point to Bray, though. So, I mean, the only thing with that, though, is what about Brother Nero? So a lot of people have said maybe that Jeff is not on the broken Matt train as much as Matt is, and he goes off and does his own thing.
That could be possible.
I mean, he could go after The Miz for the title. I mean, the thing is right now, you've kind of, the nostalgic Hardy's factor is just not there. Like, they came in, they won the titles at Mania, they held the titles for an alright run. Not bad.
Right.
Had some fun. Did the whole like, oh, Hardy's. Yay, look at us for Hardy's. And then it just, I mean, where do we go now? They aren't retaining. So where do we go?
I don't know. I almost wish they would split them up. Just because I like Jeff on his own, honestly.
Yeah. And I feel like Jeff can do a lot more. Like, he could go for the IC title. He could, hell, I mean, if Roman wins, we could have Jeff Hardy versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I mean,
that's true.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
That is true. Who knows what's going to happen, because they're just teasing us at this point.
Yes. We don't even know if a deal's even been reached.
It's very true.
We don't.
Nope. We don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. What else happened on Raw?
Bray won again.
Bray won again. Bray beat Seth again.
It was a miracle.
Oh, and back it up a little bit. Before that, they were having the Mizzies, which was freaking stupid.
You know what I ended up doing during that, guys? Got an ice cream sandwich.
There you go. So they were having the Mizzies, and of course, Dean comes out. Dean gets attacked. Seth comes out, helps run off everybody, and you know, it's cool. Like, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Well, then they had this segment in the back where Dean stops Seth, and he's like, you know, I can fight my own battles. I don't need you to help me. This is not going to be a Shield reunion. And Seth actually kind of acted like he was a little bit hurt, honestly.
He did. He was just like, he looked really sad.
I know. It was like, at first he was like, I was just like trying to, you know, help, you know, and then by the end of it, he's like, well, I was just coming out there for myself. I was coming out there to go after the Miz because Miz said my name. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So then later on in the night, after Seth got beat by Bray again, here comes the Miz and his, what does he call him?
Miztourage.
Miztourage come out.
And Bo Dallas was looking, I don't know what's going on there, guys.
I don't either. It's pretty hilarious. I don't know what they've done to him.
Oh my God, I will
say it looks better than before. That's all I can say. At least he's covered up and
no more believe.
Yeah, no more believe. But so they come out and they start to jump Seth. And guess who comes out after saying he wants no part? He wants them to fight their own battles and stay apart from each other. Here comes Dean.
Mr. Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose comes out with a chair, which I thought was kind of ironic that he had the chair when Seth hit him in the back with the chair, or hit him in the front.
I feel like that was very poetic almost.
I feel like it too, and I don't feel like they even meant for it to be, but to me it was kind of like he's got this chair wheeling around protecting Seth. Like,
when Seth ended their friendship with a chair.
Yeah. I don't think they even meant for it to be that way, but that's how I took it.
It was very poetic, guys.
It was. So he clears the ring, and then we didn't get to see what happened after that because then they went straight to the Kurt Angle backstage. So we didn't get to see, did he help Seth up? Did he just get out of the ring and leave? Like, was there like,
did he give him a hug?
Was there like this look between them? You know, like, what happened? We don't know because they cut to Kurt Angle. But
we could have missed this fist going in, like.
We could have missed anything, really, honestly. I don't know if there's any raw footage out there of what happened afterwards.
I heard there wasn't even a dark match. They just cut a promo about how great the Texas fans are.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to happen, guys. I think they're going to keep this for a few weeks where, oh, I'm not helping you. I'm helping myself. You know, you just happen to be out there. And then at some point, it's going to be like, no. Nope.
I think there's going to be a tag match next week, guys.
There
I
might
wouldn't
be.
doubt it.
There might be. And then there'll be like a segment in the back like, okay, we're going to be on the same team, but I'm not out there for you. I'm not out there to help you.
I'm out here because I hate Miz.
Right.
And Steph's like, me too, but I don't agree with you.
Right.
And then Steph's going to look sad again.
It might even be something very odd, like Miz and Bray versus them, which would be very odd. But then there would be Bray with his brother out there in the ring at ringside. So
yeah, we'll see both Wyatts.
Yeah.
Bo Wyatt and Bo Wyatt.
That would be very interesting. But yeah, I think
Bray moves on.
Or Bray moves on. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like if they make them a tag team, you know, who would they even go against? Who's
the Mistrash?
Maybe, but come on, they could kick their ass. And like,
what if it's Gallows and Anderson?
That would be awesome. And that would start the Bullet Club versus
the Shield. Yeah, well, Balor Club versus the Shield.
That would be pretty awesome. Because you know they had that segment last year, whenever it was, where they were talking about who was the best, who was the best faction, and it was like down to the Bullet Club versus the Shield, and everybody at that point on was like, "We want Club versus Shield." So it's gonna happen one day.
It will, guys. It'll definitely happen. It'll be.
If they want their freaking ratings to go up, that's what they need to do. Because people will tune in for that. They will tune in.
I tune in all day.
Yeah. So then we have, like I said, they panned over to Kurt Angle, who him and Corey had talked earlier. I still don't understand what Corey has to do with anything. I hope they explain that. And Angle's on the phone, and whoever's on the phone, he's telling them that he loves them, he's proud of them, he's not ashamed of what they've done, and for them
they're gonna come out.
Yep, come to Raw next week, and we're gonna reveal everything before we get exposed. And he told Corey right before that in the other segment, I could lose my job over this. And everybody is abuzz about what could it be. And there's several theories. The first theory is Stephanie McMahon, that he's had some sort of relationship with Stephanie McMahon, which he had a long time ago in another story.
I've heard some really sick stuff that I really don't want to happen.
Well, there's the gay rumor.
Well, no, the Stephanie McMahon one.
Oh.
That they would actually bring one of her and Hunter's children into it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. If they do that, I'm going to be like, fuck no. No.
But the thing about that is Stephanie and Hunter would have total control over that. So if they allow that to happen, that's just weird.
Yeah.
But there's the gay rumor that I don't even know who he would be with.
Somebody said Corey. What if they're gay?
What if they're being blackmailed? Could be.
Oh.
There's the rumor that Chad Gable is his son, which I think would be pretty cool, actually.
It would make sense.
It would make sense. Plus, they're kind of distancing American Alpha from each other. Like they gave Chad his own match, and then they put Jason in the Battle Royal the other night. So they're kind of separating them from each other. So slowly, there's not a big breakup, thank God, because we're tired of breakups. But I could see that. And then the other big rumor is Dixie Carter.
Well, there's one more though. He's having sexual relations with somebody on the Raw roster.
But the thing
Bailey came up.
Oh my God.
One of the females or males.
See, I think it would be someone on SmackDown because he's come to Raw next week.
You know what I'm thinking? I think we need to get Breezango on the case.
That's true. What if it's Breezango?
They come out red, white, and blue head to toe. Hey, Dad.
Daddy. Hey, Daddy. I'm sorry, I had to.
And if they said that, I'd be like, wait, which way are we saying this?
I know, that's what I'm saying. But there's all these rumors floating around. I really don't think the gay rumor is going to happen. Although, that would be pretty cool.
I think the only gay storyline is going to be Breezango.
I really wish they would just go there.
Because they're last week, they were
touching each other's faces.
They were touching each other, guys.
Yeah. I really wish they would just go there, because at this point everybody loves them, and I think they're afraid to go there because of the male audience, and they think the male audience is going to be turned off by it. But the male audience pretty much loves Brazongo.
Not only that, but they already think it.
They already think it. They love them anyway. Like, just do it. Just do it.
Unless they're afraid to kiss. They could be afraid to kiss each other.
See, I don't know. I mean, Tyler's married. I don't know if Fandango's married or not. You know, he has a girlfriend with that cute little puppy. Oh my God.
Hey, Brock kissed Kurt. That was the other rumor, because
I know.
You know, they're like, oh my God, they're having sex.
That would be very weird.
I would laugh hysterically. I'd be like, so the rumors were true.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking, I really don't want him to do it. I'm thinking Stephanie.
That's just, I don't want Stephanie back right now.
I know, that's what everybody's saying. They're like, no.
Yeah, it's not the storyline. It's just, I don't want Stephanie back right now.
But then I start to think, what the Dixie thing, like.
Well, why? Okay, first of all, my question is, Dixie is no longer affiliated with TNA. Is that correct?
No, she is not.
So, and my other question is, she was on Kurt's, like 24.
Yeah.
Last night.
And it was brief. It wasn't like she was a huge part of it, guys.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was kind of brief. Like, it was like 5 seconds here, 10 seconds here. Like, not like she didn't have this whole like 15-minute section talking about Kurt and TNA.
Right.
I'm surprised they mentioned it though.
Yeah.
That was kind of insane.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait to find out, because I've been sick of this tease for so long. Like, just tell us already. Jeez.
It's the secret of the summer.
It is.
It is.
It really is. Okay, so moving on to SmackDown.
AJ and Cena.
AJ and Cena. AJ with that new shirt. I love it.
Good shirt.
I want it. AJ and Cena. Of course, Cena's going to be the one to come out wanting to challenge him for the title. Of course. Of course. I just, so over it. So over it. Then what? Kevin came out, and then Ruru came out. And I was just like, whatever. Don't really care. Baron and Shinsuke sort of had a match. they kind of got into it, and they had Joey Mercury out there trying to hold Baron back. I'm like, really? You really think that one dude and these little short guys are going to be able to hold Baron back? Come on now. Like, I mean, if it took all those people supposedly to hold, what's his name, Brock Lesnar back?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Not going to happen. I think I saw Fit Finlay out there too. But, yeah, it was just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with them. I think it's a weird combination. I don't really get it. I think they're just buying, Baron time until he can cash in. So, give him something to do. But, yeah, not a lot happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. The women's match.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand why Tamina is protecting Lana.
It's kind of weird.
And of course, there are sexual rumors circulating about that too.
Hey,
who knows? Ruru would probably be down for that. I don't know.
He's like, sure.
Bring her on to Nashville. Bring her on.
Love you. Yeah.
But yeah, not much going on that you guys. But there was a dark match afterwards.
Aww.
And Baron lost, and this little boy started crying because Baron lost. Baron's the freaking heel, and this little boy
Funny
is
thing
crying.
is, that's probably Jennifer's child. Jennifer's child from the future.
Maybe.
She's coming to visit.
Maybe it is my child, but this little boy is just so sad, and
he was so cute.
I know, and Baron just takes him and holds him and is like smiling and comforting him, and I'm like, oh, so adorable. Like, I never imagined Baron being anybody that would want kids or like kids or anything like that.
And it was so cute.
It was so cute. He totally broke kayfabe. It was adorable.
It was adorable.
So that was the best night of the best thing of the night, and I didn't even get to see it. I saw like a little 15-second video, or maybe it's 6 seconds. I don't know.
It was like 10,
and then a picture. but it was so cute.
So cute, though.
So cute. So yeah, SmackDown was pretty much uneventful. So we're gonna talk about one more thing. We're gonna talk about the alleged stuff going on between Paige and Alberto Del Rio.
And we're going to preface this with, this is all allegedly.
Allegedly, and what everybody has said allegedly is going on.
Yes. Even though there is audio.
Even though there is audio, but apparently the audio, according to Paige, is skewed. That's basically what she said on Twitter. But so I have enjoyed, honestly, before I found out any of this crap, I had enjoyed the train wreck that was Paige and Alberto Del Rio. I followed them both on Instagram, and I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think that it was abusive. I knew they fought, but I didn't think that it was abusive. I didn't think that she was as controlled as allegedly she is. I didn't think that there was a lot of drugs going on, what apparently allegedly there is. And I didn't know that she was in a relationship with Brad Maddox, which apparently, according to her brother, she was.
And allegedly he was abusive.
Allegedly he was abusive and controlling also. So I didn't know any of this. And it makes me wonder, back when the sex tape was made and she was 18 years old and she was with Brad Maddox, it honestly makes me wonder how she agreed to do that. And honestly, if she was on something, if she was forced or brainwashed, or, I mean, maybe she did it out of her own free will. I don't know. But it makes me wonder. And then honestly, it makes me kind of look down on Xavier Woods a little bit. Like, maybe he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is he may not have known what was happening.
He might not.
I mean,
but I don't think you just pull some random guy in and be like, hey.
Here's the thing, though, is when guys are friends, they're not going to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I hit my girlfriend.
No.
Like, they're not going to say that. They're going to be like, hey, Paige wants to do this. And he was dumb enough to say yes.
Right.
But honestly,
you never know.
If he did, that's terrible.
It is terrible.
We were talking about this the other day. It is fucked up and terrible if he knew what was going on and didn't say something or try to do something or say no. Like, say no.
Or didn't think, wait a minute, this girl's 18 years old.
Yeah.
And we're going to film this shit. Like,
at the time of this tape, guys, she was 18 years old, almost 19. I mean, thinking back to myself at 18, almost 19, yeah, totally different person than I am now.
Right.
And people make mistakes. Like, if she was okay with it and in her right mind and did it on her own free will, it was a mistake. Like, and I feel like this is a whole nother topic, but people hold things over wrestlers' heads.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bray, half the comments on his Facebook are about JoJo.
Which we don't know how many times that happened.
Yeah, we don't. We don't know. We don't know if they went on 4 dates or were fuck buddies, or we don't know. We don't know the whole story. And obviously, the only people who do know aren't talking about it, which is good, because he shouldn't have to answer to what he does in his personal life.
Nope.
No.
Even though we're interested, they shouldn't have to say a word.
No. And I don't think it's fair for somebody to be like, oh, he's fucking JoJo still. I don't think so, guys.
I don't think so either.
I think he seems like the person that something like this would be like, I'm done. Like, nope, sorry. Seems like a very private person, and to have your ship on blast, no.
And
especially kind of dude.
Yeah, and I don't think it could have really been that serious because it hadn't been going on that long.
No.
So.
And I just think, and this goes with Paige too. I mean, it's a train wreck. It really is. And a lot of it they put on themselves.
Yeah.
And I think it's different where she's sitting there saying, don't film me, don't film me, don't film me. But she's proposing to him in front of cameras, being very personal and putting herself out there.
Right.
So she's on Total Divas. Not that gives any permission to criticize her, but you're kind of letting that in.
True.
You're letting it in. So, I mean, it's two different situations, though, because you don't see Bray. JoJo was not on Total Divas when this happened. He's not on any TV shows other than in character, so leave him alone. Like, there's kids involved, too. Like, I'm sure his kids will one day Google it, and they'll be like, oh, great, Dad was screwing this other chick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. But Paige, I feel like it's different, because her and Del Rio, best way to say it, they're attention whores.
Yeah.
Because literally, they could just fade away right now, and nobody cared.
I think that he is more of a attention whore than she is.
Well, and she's in the circus right now. It's a 3-ring circus, and he's the ringmaster.
Yeah. But, I still don't know if they're married or not, because she posted on Twitter when she posted a statement about her husband, and apparently when they were yelling and having this altercation, she's calling him her husband. So who knows? I don't know if they're married or not. I mean, they had just had this fight in, was it Miami? Somewhere in Florida at a club. Everybody, and whoever witnessed it was like, oh, they're over. They're over now. And look, already they were back together.
And then
it's going to continue.
Yeah. And the thing is, guys, allegedly, with what happened, it's shocking to hear the audio. I listened to the audio a couple times, and it was shocking. Like, it's not something you could sit there and be like, oh yeah, like, you can turn it. Like, and the thing is, I don't know what she's going through. If she is going through what people are saying and what her brother has said, I really hope she gets out. I hope she finds her way to something better. I really do. And it doesn't end the way things like this could end. But, in the same token, that's something she has to do. And it's hard. I know it's hard. It is very difficult. It's not... You finally just have to say no and cut off all contact and be like, sorry. Like, you can't. You can't. So, allegedly, with the audio, she threw... I'm hearing beer from her, some saying it's water. Again, allegedly, there's 82 sides of this story, guys.
And you can go on her Twitter, and she has,
her
she
statement.
typed it up, and she has a statement.
But me personally, listening to the audio twice, it doesn't line up. What she's saying and what happened in that audio, which I'm sorry if you're going to say it's doctored audio and they're just doing it to get money. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. And that's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be really wrong, and who knows? But I think for her, and she's blind, guys. When you are in love with somebody that much, I've been there, you are blind. They can do horrible shit to you, and you're okay with it. Because you justify everything. And I'm just going to say it, guys. I was there for almost 2 years. You justify everything. But there's some things you can't justify. And for allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, even though there is audio of him saying that her uncle should just fucking drop dead. That's not something you say to somebody that you're maybe married to.
Right.
It's not.
And wanting your wife, which he says in the audio, wanting your wife arrested because she threw a beer on you.
Yeah, and for saying that she's allegedly got cocaine in her bag and it's all hers, and
yeah, right.
You don't do that to I wouldn't even do that to a friend.
Right.
I wouldn't do it to a stranger, and you're going to do that to your supposed wife, allegedly. Because we're going to throw allegedly out here a lot, guys. But there's audio. You be the judge.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. Just Google it.
It's on TMZ, guys.
Yep.
It's on TMZ. And honestly, what he said to her is like, how can somebody be okay with this?
She's brainwashed.
She is.
They've been together for so long, and it's
not even been that long. That's the thing.
But
they had just started dating when I went to Raw last year, and that was in June.
Like, really? Because I thought they had fooled around before then.
Not publicly, but they started like really doing the whole train wreck thing.
I guess, but he's just, he posted that thing on Instagram. You can go find that too, where he was running down WWE that was going to be in San Antonio. He was calling them pussies, and that's like, it was in San Antonio, wherever his restaurant is. And he's calling them, WWE pussies and blah 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 blah. And if you just come to his restaurant instead, he'll punch you out, and then he'll give you a drink and all this shit. And I'm just like, you're such a cocky asshole. Like,
it's not even that. I think he has something mentally wrong with him, one. And two, he obviously has some anger issues. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't play one on TV. But he's got anger issues. Like, obviously.
And he's very salty.
He's very salty. He's selfish. He's a prick.
He's a narcissist.
He allegedly lays his hands on Paige, if we're listening to what her brother said, which if you listen to the audio and then read her brother's thing, it kind of starts to make sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, her brother, the part that really got me was her brother said that he beats Paige and that he has money so he can cover it up.
Which makes sense.
And her whole family's worried for her because she, I think, has an issue. She's got a problem.
I think she's with him right now. Like,
well, yeah.
She's like, oh, respect our privacy, blah, blah, blah. I think she's with him right now.
But allegedly, if we're listening to Del Rio, which it's probably is cocaine, allegedly, there's cocaine on one of them, allegedly.
Right.
And you start to think she failed that second wellness policy. And she was saying, oh, it's because of my papers. And WWE straight out said, no, it was not because of your papers.
But I feel like if she had cocaine in her system, don't you feel like they would have just fired her? I don't think it would have been a suspension.
Maybe, and this is backstage, guys. They maybe offered her some help, and
True.
She's not taking it, or she could be on pills and passing it off as, oh, I'm injured, my neck.
Right.
I mean, we don't know, but it's not going to end well, guys. I mean, any way around this, it's not going to end well. And that is a crying shame. Because she literally says in this video that he took her career. And she's saying everything that we're all thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
She says everything. How she's trying to get away from him. And he took her career. And he's ruining her. And she says it. And you can't doctor that. When has she ever said anything like that in any interviews, and you can doctor it all together and have it sound just like she's screaming it in tears?
Right. It's true. And it's like so like muffled too. It's not like it's plain as day. Like you have to listen to hear it.
And you can even hear the other thing that proves that it's not fake is the lady recording it goes,
oh my God,
leave her alone.
But she also says, I'm a huge fan, by the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm like, really, bitch? Really? You're like chasing them with a phone. to record
Which,
them.
yeah, and she's not in the right. Like, she was a freaking psycho. Sorry, lady, but you are.
Yeah.
And, but I think it's something that had to be, somebody would have done it if not this lady.
Oh, yeah. But I think
Somebody would have.
I just think in the middle of this, not knowing what's going on, and
To be like, I'm a huge fan, and he's like, yeah, whatever.
and she is allegedly assuming that, you know, that Del Rio is in the wrong. And then she's going to say that? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. When I heard that, I was just like...
Seriously, guys. Listen to the audio, make your own assumptions, but knowing how these things end, it's horrible. She's had every opportunity in the world.
Yep.
And right now, and you know who Del Rio would blame? Vince, Hunter. This situation right here, they do not have their hands in it all. So who do you blame? Del Rio.
Right.
Oh, wait, he blames Paige. And if you notice, every time something happens with him, he's blaming everybody else. So, anyway, that's how I feel about that.
It's true.
It's not going to end well. We will be watching. But, yeah. Paige, we support you.
I do.
We want you to come back.
Yes. Just get away from him. Somebody
Please.
get her away from him.
And her family, my heart breaks for them. They seem like good people. I watched that documentary that they're doing the movie on for, you know, The Rock's doing the movie on. And they seem like good people. Like, and she seemed so ambitious and she was so excited. And I mean, even if she doesn't come back to the WWE, and if she gets away from him and goes like Progress or goes to anywhere, ICW, anywhere, not TNA.
No.
No. But speaking of TNA, Alberto Del Rio is now suspended indefinitely because of what happened in this video.
Yay. And, you know, he was the champ.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Nope.
He's going to end up where all he has is that stupid restaurant that he owns.
And nobody goes to it, I bet.
I bet nobody does.
I'd be afraid I'd get punched in the face or get food poisoning, so...
I would not
Remember
go
when there was that stabbing, supposedly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then they never caught the masked bandit who did it?
Crazy.
Guys, I think they stabbed each other.
Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell.
Allegedly masked bandit.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, guys, that is the train wreck circus.
We're ending on a high note right here.
But anyway, Bray, I'll defend you still. Because people make mistakes like that, believe me. We've all been there.
Yep.
Oh, we have.
Yep. You know, and sometimes, you know, if, I don't want to sound terrible, but if you know, clearly they were separated. So
Yeah.
clearly their marriage was not
Working.
on good terms, not working. And sometimes you just need something from somebody. And it happens.
It does. I've been there one time.
We're human. It happens.
Yeah. Guys, I've been in both spots. Not a good feeling.
No.
Either way, not a good feeling. Even though I hate JoJo, I kind of feel bad for her because I've been in her shoes. It's not fun.
Right. Especially when she's on blast like that from everybody.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad my guy friends, though, they're usually on the shit side. They're actually have Bray's back. I'm kind of proud.
Huh.
I mean, if he just did it and if he was separated, who cares, guys? Like,
I think she's the bigger issue because she was still in a relationship.
oh yeah, that is a shit thing.
But Bray knew that. So.
Again, I've been in both sides. It's not.
I know, but I'm
completely
saying,
right.
I'm just saying, if Bray was separated, that's his side. But I'm just saying in general.
Well, and
It was a mistake. It was a mistake that they both made.
Yes, and here's the thing: is people make mistakes all the time.
Yes, and you should not judge them and hold it over their head forever.
Let me tell you, I've made a lot of mistakes.
Yep.
And I'm not proud of them, but you learn.
Mm-hmm.
And you grow, and you get over it.
Yep.
And that's what everybody needs to do, because he's a good person, guys. He's not an asshole.
Yeah, he's not Alberto Del Rio.
He's not. He's not Randy Orton.
No.
He actually seems to genuinely care about people, and people don't really care about him.
Right.
So, figure that out, guys. Take a long, hard look at yourselves. And if you haven't made a mistake, you're lying.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
yeah. High note. We're ending
high
on
note. High note. Is Braun still on Tinder? Somebody find out for us. It's a high note. High note. Hey.
High note is Braun is probably coming back next week. Hot damn.
Hot damn, guys. We're going to see Braun.
Yes.
Yes.
And hopefully some destruction of some sort.
He's not finished.
No.
No.
I don't think he'll ever be finished.
It's not finished. Also, British Strong Style.
Yes, we're trying to figure out how to watch it, you guys.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do.
We got like 2 weeks to find out.
Yeah, so we're doing some research. There is, the company's website, but it doesn't look like it's like updated. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can watch it live. I mean, I'm pretty sure Pete's gonna retain, but I still want to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, they're defending the WWE UK belt on ICW. That's cool in itself.
Right.
Thank you, Hunter and Regal.
I know, they're so cool.
They are.
Who would want to work for Vince? I mean, I realize everybody works for Vince, but
who would want to have Vince as a boss?
Well, not me.
No.
But I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they should get more time on NXT. Like, if they're not going to freaking start the UK show.
Well, maybe they will.
Maybe.
Remember, I give it 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, you guys. The latest chapter of Progress was called I Give It 6 Months. And that was the chapter where Pete put his foot on the Progress belt.
So
we're thinking within 6 months, he's probably going to be in WWE somewhere. Permanently. Hopefully.
That'd be so cool.
And I hope he brings his boys with him.
Yes. Mustache Mountain.
Yes, they have to come with him.
Yeah.
They're a package deal.
They are. Kind of like the Wyatts were in the beginning.
Yeah. Or the Shield in the beginning.
Let me tell you guys, I watched on YouTube today because I decided to not do my job today because I was really upset. I watched the first ever Wyatts promo that aired.
Huh.
Back when they were in Lafayette, Louisiana. And Bray's daddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Bray's daddy didn't teach him how to read. Damn it. And I was like, oh. Yeah. I like this Bray better. The whole time, he's so serious, but you could tell he's just like, fuck am I reading? It was bad. But yeah, look it up, guys. You can even find FCW Wyatts. That's some shit, let me tell you.
That's interesting.
That's some warehouse shit.
That's some real swamp shit.
That's some real swampy shit, guys. Bray doesn't have as big of a beard. Eric Rowan's, I don't know. Luke Harper's cleaned up. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
Kind of weird, guys.
Wow.
Also, Braun is a Rosebud. Guys, watch that.
I read that. Which Rosebud was he?
He was one of the ones in NXT. You could spot him. Like, it's not hard because he's wearing...
Like, what kind of outfit did he have on?
Oh my god, what was it? He had a couple. The one that I saw was hilarious. I'm like, that's Braun.
Oh my god.
Like, how could you not spot him? I'm gonna send you the link because it was something.
Bless his heart.
It was something. He looked all like excited to be there.
Everybody was.
Everybody was.
Got his foot in the door, man.
Hey, Becky was a Rosebud. If you go through all the Rosebud promos, you can kind of spot people. The old
they
ones,
made
though.
Becky a rosebud.
You have to go to the old ones, guys. Not when he came to the main roster, but FCW or NXT. Why did I say FCW? He wasn't FCW, but NXT, like early NXT, when Adam Rose just started that whole Rosebud shit. You could spot some people. Big
Go back
people.
and watch.
Yeah. Braun just looks so excited to be there. It's funny. He looks happy. But yeah, so that's our high note because we took it way deep.
We
this
did.
episode.
Downer.
It was a downer, guys.
But we've had a bad week, you guys, so.
We've had a really bad week. Let's just say it's been bad.
Yeah.
And we're not going to go into it here, but we got some problems. And
we do.
Literally wrestling's probably the only stable thing in life right now. For me, at least.
Well, it's pretty close for me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and my dog.
And your dog. And my dogs. But, yeah. So we will come back next week, hopefully in better moods. And we won't be down and talking about domestic violence.
Because, guys, domestic violence is terrible. Like,
whether it's man or a woman.
No matter what. Like, it's... God damn it, we're bringing it down again.
I know. Okay,
like,
we're
anytime
gonna go.
I think about it, I want to cry.
Well, don't cry. We're gonna go, and we'll be back next week, hopefully with something happy to talk about.
Wrong.
And I am going to try my best to watch some frickin' Ring of Honor because I am so behind, you guys. So behind.
And
I have a
guys,
week. I have over a week to watch it.
I have a bunch of time coming up. I think I'm gonna bust out some progress and some CCW, and
We'll watch some Ring of Honor so we can talk about it.
I'm going to. The last one I watched was when Adam came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the villain.
as the villain.
Yeah.
Which also watch Being the Elite, guys. Maybe we'll talk about Being the Elite a little bit.
We could.
And here's the other thing, guys. Not this weekend, but next weekend we got G1 starting for New Japan.
True.
We got.
I still haven't seen the second part.
Well, we'll watch that. Neither have I.
Yeah.
But the official G1 tournament starts. I believe it is Sunday the 23rd. So not the next episode, but the one after that. We may have some G1 coverage.
I could be down for that.
Yeah.
'Cause I have my New Japan subscription
Yes.
for 999 yen. I just love saying
Woo!
Woo.
Yen. Sounds expensive.
I know it does, doesn't it? Sounds
I'm like,
fancy.
ooh, sounds fancy.
It does.
Especially when you say yen.
yen. I'm
Yen.
not paying in dollars. I'm paying in yen.
Yeah. And next week I'll have a new Bray Wyatt shirt and maybe a Braun Strowman shirt.
There you go.
I will, guys. And we'll update the count because we never did the shirt video. But
I know we didn't. We were gonna film her shirt video, guys. We were so freaking tired. Like every day we got home and got up.
I'm still so friggin' tired.
I know. It was like, oh, we're gonna do this. No.
No, we were just tired. Not only that, guys. I think I'm having the issue is I keep like wearing them. So then like some are over here, some are over there. Like, so I think this weekend I'm gonna like get them all good to go, and then we'll do a video
Sounds good.
because Jennifer saw the collection.
It's impressive. It is impressive.
And I wear them very
Yes,
often.
she
It's not like they just hang. There's never repeats.
No.
No.
She's got one on right now.
I do. This is actually a repeat for the podcast, I think.
Okay.
But it's hot. It is like 106 out, and it's humid because it's monsoon season now. So, it's tank top.
She's repping Nikki Bella.
I am.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, with that, we will see you next week.
Well, we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, well. And also, if you're on YouTube or wherever you're at, subscribe. Send us some reviews.
Yeah, because I promise I will have vlogs up I promise eventually when I get out of this funk that I'm in. So
She isn't. Guys, we're team. We're in a funk right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Riding
Big funk.
Riding funk.
Hey, I had a masterpiece the other night, though.
You did. But I'm in a riding funk. I'm in a vlogging, creating funk. I'm just in a funk.
I'm not feeling too creative either.
Yeah. So hopefully next week we will be in better moods.
Yes, and you know what? If you want to cheer us up, you can always cheer us up. I don't know what would cheer us up, but
I do. Subscribe and tell your friends.
yeah, because listen, we could quit our horrible jobs if we start making money doing this.
Yeah, that would be amazing because
That would.
work gives me lots of stress.
Yeah. That's like 90% of the reason I'm in a funk, guys.
Oh, not me. Maybe,
Okay, well.
maybe 50% for me.
Okay, yeah, mine's about 50. Sorry, guys. Actually, no. I'd probably go a good 65. I feel like if I wasn't so stressed there, I could handle my other crap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But mine is a lot worse than yours. It really is, guys.
It's just, you know how it is. You guys
You know how it is when if you're not an adult and you don't have a full-time job. Or if you don't have a full-time job. I'm not judging. It's horrible. It's really bad.
It is. Adulting is tough.
Adulting is very tough.
Yep.
And
finding yourself, I think. I think we're both at the age where we're still trying to figure out who we are.
And I honestly feel like this is philosophical. So if you don't want to hear our philosophical points on life, you can end here. But don't, because we're pretty cool girls. We're pretty regular cool girls, not psychos.
No.
I feel like I still don't know myself.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
And the thing is, my cousin just graduated high school. And we had a talk. And they push that you need to know everything. Where you're going to go to college, like what you're going to do, what you're going to do for the rest of your life, where you're going, what path you're on. And let's just say, I told him, I was like, I'm 28 and I have no clue. And here's the thing, in high school, I just chose a path because I'm like, crap, they want me to choose one. And here I am. Like,
I'm older than you. I'm 33, and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think I'm having like a quarter life / midlife crisis. And it's not fun. You hear about it, and I'm not like, like a guy that wants to go out and buy a convertible and
you're not cheating. Not
Yeah.
cheating, buying convertibles and getting
yeah.
like a sugar daddy.
I wouldn't mind that, but
Yeah, sugar daddy would be nice, guys. That would solve a lot of my issues.
it would. It's all mine too. But yeah, it's not like that. It's just a life crisis. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What is my purpose? I don't know.
I feel like okay, and here we go with my philosophical. I feel like I'm very existential. And then I think that every 2 to 3 years, I get this crisis of like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What is the meaning?
Right.
And guys, I still have not found it.
No.
No.
Everybody has a purpose. I have no clue what mine is.
Yeah. Maybe this is it.
Maybe.
Maybe this will lead to our purpose, guys.
Maybe.
I mean, liking something for almost 20 years has to give you a purpose, right?
I hope so. I hope there's
Nothing.
some purpose. I don't care what well, I do care what my purpose is, but I would just like to know. Like, I wish there was just a way to know. Just, hey,
Yeah.
just tell me.
I wish like something came up and said, hey, guess what? This is the man you'll marry and you'll have this many kids and this is your life's work.
Crystal ball.
Yes. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm good. I'll be patient.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But
But
it doesn't work that way.
it doesn't, guys. And I've made some big life decisions recently. Like this year, I feel like I've made a lot of decisions. And I think
That's
that's freaking me out.
Hmm.
A little
But
bit.
It's good to make decisions, though.
It is. I made some good decisions, guys. I'm not going to go into them here, but I've made some big, good decisions. Right steps. Damn it.
And that's all you can do.
Yeah. That really is it, guys. I mean, if you want our life advice, it's we know nothing.
And, okay
and don't claim to know anything.
And it's okay to
It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yep.
Literally. Big mistakes, little mistakes. Mistakes happen. And you're only human. And do what makes you happy. Like, honestly, that's my one thing right now is I can't do what makes me happy.
Oh, I'm not doing anything that makes me happy.
Well, and mine is more I can't.
Right.
Like, I can't do what makes me happy, and I have no way of going around what makes me happy.
Right.
So, what do I do?
Well, when you find out, you tell me.
Yeah. Let's just say we're both in a funk, and once I find that, I'm going to tell Jennifer, and we're going to get out of this funk.
Yes, we are.
We are.
We are.
And probably still be doing this podcast.
Yeah. So
Giving life advice.
So if you're a teenager, enjoy it. If you're like us and you're stuck, you're not by yourself.
No. If you're making bad decisions right now, you're not alone.
No. Absolutely not.
I mean, everybody makes bad decisions.
Yep. But we have the wrestling community to talk to each other about these things.
Yeah.
So
escapism.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my big problem, actually. I do too much escapism. But you know what?
I feel like not enough. I want to totally escape, guys. Like, literally, all of my vacations are centered around wrestling. All of my ones coming up that I'm planning all have to do with wrestling. And you know what? I'm not ashamed.
No.
I'm not.
You shouldn't be.
And if we get more subscribers and reviews and stuff, we could go to Media Row. So
she's banking on that, guys.
I am, guys. Like, I'm gonna find this person when they release the details. I'm gonna find the contact, and I'm gonna bug the shit out of them until we get an answer.
Yep. So
and
someone was saying they were having trouble leaving a review. But Nikki said she tried and didn't have any problems.
Yeah.
So if you did try and it didn't work, try again. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Also, you can try multiple places too. It doesn't have to be just iTunes.
True.
Like, we have Podbean, we have Google Play, we have YouTube. You can even comment us on social media too.
True.
Just tell us you like us, because sometimes it feels like we're just talking.
Well, I know people are listening because we're getting
feedback, but still.
Yeah. But we don't really know
I think our
why you like us.
Is in that weird teenage phase where we're awkward and don't know what we're doing, and who knows? Like, we're trying to figure it out. Our podcast is just like us, trying to figure it out in this world and try to be a star.
Right.
So let me tell you guys, I like attention, and I think our podcast likes attention.
I think so.
Yeah.
I like attention.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I would think everybody would.
I think my brother doesn't, but hey, that's my brother. Anyway, so guys, we're going to end it at that.
Yes, so we will talk to you next week, and we will try not to be such downers.
Yes, and if you want to cheer us up, please. This is always lovely.
Yeah. Leave comments, leave reviews, leave something.
Find us on Tumblr.
Yeah.
If you're on Tumblr. That's your thing.
Comment on our fan fiction, you know.
Yes. It's getting good.
Yeah.
You guys might want to get on the Bray and Braun hype train, because I'm the conductor.
Braun is definitely picking up popularity.
He is. I feel like I'm kind of like the Bray train 2014. I was like, hey, look at that guy. He's going places. Now I'm like, Braun, look at that guy. He's going places.
There you go.
I'm the conductor of the swamp train, guys. Woo woo. Ew, I feel like Zack Ryder there for a second.
That's what I was thinking. Like, that's my hype train, but I don't want Zack Ryder. I don't want Zack Ryder on it though.
Ew. Get off. He's not on the Mojo hype train.
No, he's not.
No. And if Mojo, for some reason, you have found us.
Gosh darn it, Mojo.
Really? Really, buddy? Really?
Although you did look good in those jeans last night, walking away. I'm just saying. Hey, he did. He would appreciate that comment.
Yeah, sure.
He would. You look good, Mojo. You look good.
And sure,
He
Bray looked good the past.
There you go, Bray. Bray.
He looked real good. He's doing like
good. I like that. I like that jacket.
It was a good jacket. I kind of need that.
Yeah,
because
and you
guys,
cosplay.
Yeah, guys, the cosplay's starting to come together.
Yeah,
and it's going to be. I'm excited. It'll be a sexy take.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I gotta try to lose some thigh fat between now and then.
I gotta start to lose my gut. That's what I need to lose.
Nicole needs to start doing some squats, guys.
I need to start doing some crunches. So, yay for exercise. Woohoo, yay for diets.
I can't really do it, guys. I really shouldn't.
I can. It's just making myself. I've lost like 40 pounds 3 times. But, yeah. But gained pretty much all. I think I gained 30 pounds back this last time. But it's like all in like my stomach and my thighs.
They say that's from stress.
Well, that makes total sense.
Yeah. Totally does.
Total sense.
It explains a lot, actually.
It does.
It does. Anyway, guys, so as this cosplay comes together, I'll kind of keep you guys in the loop. But I don't think the final reveal will be until Halloween. Or if FanFest happens in Phoenix.
There you go.
Because I still got to figure out the hair, guys. I'm not doing dreads. You've seen Jennifer knows how long my hair is.
It's really long.
Yeah. So, if you have any suggestions,
clip-ins.
Well, I don't want to do clip-in dreads though, because what about the rest of it?
I don't know. I think you just clip in some dreads and pull it up like he does. Ponytail.
Start crawling around.
Yeah, why not?
Just start crawling around, guys.
And
shoes. I need to figure out shoes.
True.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like everything else, I feel like I could get or make. The shoes. I don't think I can find snakeskin boots that look good with shorts.
Probably not.
I don't think so, guys. So it'll be a fun experiment.
It will be. I'm excited to see what it looks like.
And then we're gonna tweet it to them and see what happens.
There you go.
Yes.
So be on the lookout.
We need moment part 2 to happen.
We do.
We do. Somebody give us some joy in this world. Come on.
I know. I need a moment. I need a DM. I need something. Jeez.
Even a Kenny DM is okay at this point.
That's true. I take it.
I'll take if we're gonna do I don't know. I'll take anything at this point, guys. Like help some girls out. I feel help some girls out.
Okay, we're rambling.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys, we love you, and help some girls out. Mistakes are okay, and thanks in advance.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
All right, so we will talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.